everyone, Laurie Barraco here, and I'm looking forward to sharing my predictions for the week of May 23rd, 2021. And I am using the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann, and you can find this gorgeous deck at both Mystical Moon storefronts and in the online store. So I'm going to give the cards a little bit of a shuffle, and as I do, I did want to mention we have a full super total lunar eclipse moon that will be on the 26th. Lots of shifts and transformation that are taking place, and Mercury is going to start going retrograde on the 29th until June, don't quote me, I have it written down, I think the 22nd. But all that information is on my blog at lauriebarraco.com, and while you're at it, might as well sign up for the newsletter where I share extra psychic tips and lots of information there, as well as my intuitive musings. All right, let's see what we've got for this week. I'm going to pull 3 cards from the top. Alrighty, so they're all reversed. So we have the Queen of Wands reversed, and then we have the King of Swords reversed, and then we have the Four of Pentacles reversed. So I would say this week kind of feels kind of fuzzy. And I'm going to say that the fuzziness has to do in huge part to the full moon, the lunar eclipse, the total lunar eclipse, which is going to bring all of that stuff we kind of been tucking to the side and maybe not wanting to look at. So all of that's kind of really being uncovered. It's shining the light on these shadowy aspects of ourselves, and we all have that. We all have shadowy aspects. I don't care who you are. The stuff that we no, maybe I should address that. Maybe not right now. I'll deal with it later. But in order for us to grow and ascend and to be in alignment with our divine potentials, there's a little bit of work that needs to be done. And I do want to say the work doesn't have to be gnarly. Sometimes it's a little unpleasant, but the blessings on the other side of all of that, you cannot put a price on. They are priceless. Okay, so the Queen of Wands reversed. This is maybe feeling blocked. So we may be feeling blocked with our creativity and our connection to spirit. So we may have already been feeling this. Then we have the King of Swords reversed. So we may be a little defensive as well. And maybe we're judging ourselves. Maybe we are feeling just so frustrated and we can't figure it out. So the King of Swords right side up, this way, is one who's sharp intellectually. He's sharp. He's able to figure things out. And we might feel a little frustrated as he's reversed because we just can't put our finger on it, not sure what's going on and why it's taking place. And then we have the Four of Pentacles reversed, which I love this card for this week's message, because what it means is that we are open. We are open to the assistance and the help that's trying to come in. We're not being closed-minded. We're broadening our perspectives with how the help and the assistance comes in. And we realize that it's a collective effort for all of us, right? So we are one consciousness. We are a collective of humanity, and we are here to assist and help others. And sometimes the assistance and the help comes from other people, or there's a nugget that's placed before you that will help you get unstuck. Yet there's this part of us that feels maybe we should figure it out on our own, and we feel like failures, and we go into this crazy downward spiral. Well, the insight, the clarity, the ahas, the epiphanies, the assistance that we need this week will be coming in. Just try to be a little bit more open and flexible to how it comes into play. Try not to be so locked in on a certain path and how that path is going to look, right? So say you're wanting to manifest a new home and you're thinking you need to go with a certain builder. It needs to be in a certain town. Maybe you're thinking it should be 1 floor. And then Spirit's saying, well, the scenery to get there may look different than what you think, right? You may think that, I need to go this pathway, and here there'll be maybe some flowers and hedges along that road, and that road is a desert road, and maybe there's a bunch of, just sand and dirt, and you're and cactus, and you're frustrated with that. I'm taking the long way to get there, obviously, but I think you're going to get this point. Try to be more flexible and open to how things fall into place rather than locking them in with what your mind thinks it should be or how it should look. So let's be a little bit more flexible. Just try not to be too frustrated with ourselves, but that frustration is a key. It's a beautiful key and gift. It tells us that, hey, there's more, there's something different, that wait a minute, that, okay, I can shift out of this, right? Or the mind wants to control it and say it has to be this way and it's judging itself. Anyhow, just try to be present and know that with this full moon that some emotions are going to come up and some of the shadowy stuff is going to come up. Try not to run too fast and far away from it. Just take your time and address it and ask yourself, why is this coming up? What's going on here? And how can I shift this and move this? All right. And sometimes the answers may come right away. And sometimes the clarity and the deeper insight take a moment or two. And they may take a day or 2 or 3. And they may come to you when you're driving, or it may come to you while you're washing the dishes. The important thing is to remember that the answer always lies in the question. All right? All right, I'm Laurie Barraco, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. Namaste.